Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartplanet.tv. We've got an integrated flight system for you from Cuesoul. This is the Rost 77 Big Wing range. Interesting looking dart. I love the colour system on these. They're very transparent as well, so shouldn't interfere with your line of sight and all of this when you're aiming. Looking forward to getting these out of the box. So what we'll do is we'll head on over to the table and we'll have a look. So we're over at the table and we've got some Cuesoul integrated flight systems for you. We got the Big Wing in medium. Quite an interesting sort of box. You've got this big hexagonal window here, which is in keeping because these have a hexagon shaft, which is really good. What type you have here, obviously the name and everything. Over on the back, got all the warning information, obviously the names of everything down here as well. What I think we'll do is we've got the clear and the pink ones here. We'll get the pink ones out so we can have a closer look. Inside we have this outer box section here that holds everything in, and a little cover that holds the flights, and each of the flights is in this foam insert that has like a little slit, so it really holds everything in place. It's not falling about, and it makes it a little bit more visually appealing as well. So let's get one of the flights out. Starting at the front, we've got obviously the 2BA screw-in section, and then the taper from the front to the back section where the flight is, with the Rost 77 etched in white. It's also got, if I can turn it so we can see slightly, I'll try and get my fingers there so you can sort of see it. It is actually a hexagon, so obviously we've got the 6 sides going round, quite edged as well, so it's not a round one, so you've got a bit of feeling to it obviously when you're holding the dart. Just at the end of this taper, you've got like little grooves in between the flights with quite a long taper going back almost a quarter of the flight really, but that allows the darts to sort of like slip and slide off of that shaft so it doesn't stick in. Then you've got the Big Wing, as they call it, flight system. It sort of reminds me of a number 6 because you've got that taper rather than it going straight down, so definitely gives you a bit more speed through. Very thin feel to them, but they're still quite sturdy. At the front we have that little lip there. I'd say it's about half, so it gives it a bit of strength when it hits each other. And again at the back there's a little lip as well, just giving it a bit more stability. I think that could be because they've kept the actual wing of the flight quite thin, and there's like a little ball section on the very tip which adds like a flight deflector, I suppose. The colour's quite nice, it's quite vibrant, still see-through. I do like the hexagon sort of stem as well. We've obviously got the medium one, so the shaft length here is 28 millimeters. The short and the long are slightly different, but yeah, not any sort of like flex in the twisting, not really bending, so it's quite a hard integrated system. All the give is in these thin plasticky sort of flights that should hopefully move out of the way, but they are reinforced. What I think we'll do is we'll go and put these in some darts and we'll see how they hold up on the board. So we're over in the dart room with the Cuesoul Rost 77 Big Wing M. Bit of a mouthful. All in all, the flight looks really nice. It's sort of got that number 6 sort of shape to it. Really transparent. The colour's nice. Fit into my darts well, so hopefully they'll get a fly okay. It's got that hexagon shaped shaft rather than a circular one, so we'll see how much of a difference that makes as well. I'm going to have a few throws just to see how they hold up, see if there's any difference in the flight, and then we'll have a review on them. So let's see how we go. I'm going to try a few darts hitting each other so I can see how they hold up, see if there's any damage. My darts have got a bit of grip on at the front, so they might cause a few chips and dings.
I never see you happy. You always treat me badly. You say you always die.
so I've had a decent throw with them. They grouped nicely, they went through the air, there was no major deflections or anything. Looking at the actual flights, there's no major damage. There might be the occasional little scratch where the flight and the barrel's caught, but there's no breaks, there's no major dings or anything like that, so they've held up really, really well. My only downside I really pick up on them is on the occasion my dart's hitting the wire as it goes in, I'm hearing like a tinny sort of sound, and it's just where the vibrations going up through the barrel into the flight system. Because it's quite a hard sort of plastic, it's sort of like reverberating the sound. So that would be my only qualm with it. Other than that, the dart itself flies really, really well, getting nice tight grouping with them, and like I said, no damage, so hopefully they hold up for a decent long time. So yeah, let's go have a final thought. I really, really like these. They're quite a hard plastic, there's no massive give or anything, so they don't alter the flight of the dart. We've got the medium, which is a 28mm stem, but you can get the short, medium, and long, which ranges from 23mm up to 33mm, so a big range to choose from. And I do like the big wing system because it's very, very close to the number 6 flight, so very in keeping with what I throw and quite a few people throw nowadays. Price point for this is £9 and 5p. I think that's about average nowadays for a flight system. You get a nice packaging with it, and they are going to last a decent while compared to normal flights. If you've got a set of these or you're looking at getting a set, let us know down in the comments section. I try and answer you all as soon as I can. Make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. Whether you've got 5 minutes or half an hour, there's something to pass the time. Make sure you tick subscribe and tick the notification bell. Lots of stuff coming up in the future. Not just flight systems, but we've got darts, boards, shirts, all sorts. Something for everyone. It might be something that tickles your fancy. And as always, come back. Check us out again soon. Bye.